in life when we stand at the edge of the unknown, wondering what lies ahead. Questions flood our minds. What's next for me? Where do I go from here? But in those moments of uncertainty, remember this truth. God already knows what's next. He's not caught off guard by your doubts. He sees the road you cannot see, and He is leading you, even now, with a purpose and a plan far greater than your own understanding. There comes a time in every life when the path ahead is hidden. The plans you made fall apart. The dreams you held so tightly seem just out of reach. You may find yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which way to go. Fear whispers in your ear. Doubt clouds your vision. But even when you cannot see what's next, God can. The truth is, God's knowledge of your life is complete. He sees the beginning and the end, the highs and the lows, the victories and the heartbreaks. Nothing catches Him by surprise. Every step you have taken, every door that is closed, every opportunity that seemed lost, it has all been known to Him. When you walk through seasons of uncertainty, it's easy to believe you are alone. But the same God who formed you in the secret place knows every detail of your future. He knows the trials that will strengthen you and the blessings that will humble you. He knows the people you will meet, the lives you will touch, and the purpose you will fulfill. Your job is not to figure it all out. Your job is to trust the one who already has. In times of confusion, cling to this truth. God's plan is not delayed by your fears or mistakes. His timing is perfect, and His promises are sure. When the future feels like a mystery, trust the one who wrote your story before you ever took your first breath. Faith is not built in the moments when everything makes sense. Faith is forged in the seasons when you cannot see the way forward, but choose to walk anyway. Trust grows strongest when the outcome is unclear. And yet you believe that God is guiding every step. It is easy to trust when the path is smooth and the destination is clear. Real trust is born when you step into the unknown, holding only to the promise that you are not walking alone. The unseen hand of God is always at work. He opens doors you didn't even know existed. He closes others to protect you from what you cannot yet understand. He weaves together details and divine appointments that you could never orchestrate on your own. You might not understand why certain dreams are delayed or why certain prayers seem unanswered. But trust reminds you that delay is not denial. God is not ignoring you. He is preparing you. He is building strength, character, and faith within you, not to punish you, but to position you for greater things ahead. In every moment of uncertainty, you have a choice: to panic or to trust. Fear will tell you to retreat. Faith will urge you to move forward. When you choose to trust, even with trembling hands, you align your life with a greater purpose, one that goes beyond what you can see. God's hand is steady, even when your heart is not. His path is sure, even when your steps falter. Trust the unseen hand. It is leading you exactly where you are meant to go. Waiting is one of the hardest parts of faith. It tests your patience, stretches your endurance, and challenges your trust. In the waiting, you can feel forgotten. You can feel like you're wandering without a destination. Waiting is never wasted in the hands of God. Throughout the Bible, God's greatest promises were often preceded by seasons of waiting. Abraham waited for the child he was promised. Joseph waited in prison for the dream he was given. David waited in caves before he wore the crown. Waiting is not a punishment. It is preparation. When it feels like nothing is happening, God is doing some of his deepest work. He is building your faith, refining your character, and teaching you dependence on him, not on your circumstances. In the silence, he is speaking. In the stillness, he is moving. You may not see it now, but every moment of waiting is drawing you closer to what he has prepared for you. The enemy will try to use the waiting to sow seeds of doubt. He will whisper, "A God has forgotten you," or "You missed your chance." But God's promises are not dependent on your timeline. They are rooted in his faithfulness. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are being led by a faithful God who knows exactly what he's doing. The waiting season is not the end of your story. It is the doorway to a new beginning. Trust him even when the wait feels endless. Because when God moves, it will be in his perfect time, and it will be greater than anything you imagine. Life will always have its uncertainties. There will always be moments when the future feels hidden, when the road ahead seems dark, and when fear tries to take hold of your heart. But in every moment of doubt, in every season of waiting, and in every silent, remember this unshakable truth. God knows what's next. He knows the plans he has for you. Plans not to harm you, but to give you a future filled with hope. His hand is steady, his heart is for you, and his promises are sure. You may not know every step, but you can trust the one who does. So walk forward with faith. Keep believing when it's hard. Keep trusting when it doesn't make sense. Your story is not over. The best chapters are still being written. And the God who holds your future is already waiting for you on the other side of every uncertainty. God knows what's next, and because of him, you can face the future with courage, with hope, and with unshakable peace.